Hi, this is Slimedog,
Topo.
Datatoad.
and today we're playing Ghostbusters on the PS4. This is a two-stick shooter. It's just fun local co-op and for 4 people. And it's based on the more recent movie, which I liked. Did you like?
Yes, but
I think everybody did.
yes,
We all, I think
we all like that movie
at least
a lot.
We all thought it was the winner.
our consensus is it's a fun movie that got a bad rap, but yeah, I thought it was
Sometimes
neat.
people get a little too hung up on themselves and instead of just having fun.
Yes, exactly. Unfortunately, though, you don't actually get to play the characters from the movie.
No,
You play 4 other
this,
random, and they've got sort of a comic book motif with this one. It's a little less real, but it's a good art style. Yeah.
No, I ended up with a different character. She's got the character I usually play.
Oh,
the
you can
big
back
burly
out.
guy.
Just back out. Because you'll be
Okay.
the whole time you'll be constantly trying to find yourself.
Okay.
The game's fun, but the controls can be a little tricky.
A wee tad awkward at times. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot to. They've got the controls mapped a little bit strange, and there's a lot going on. So, okay, are you guys the right people?
I am now.
Okay. And we're all locked in. Each of the 4 characters has different weapons and different main and sub weapons, so you can kind of pick who you got a feel for. But it's like the machine gun guy, the Gatling gun guy, the shotgun guy,
He's slow,
and
though. He's kind of slow, but he's pretty powerful.
the Gatling gun guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed now. It seems like on that one, it starts off slow, but if you can keep kind of sustained fire, it does some really good damage.
Yeah.
But one of the features of this, you have to release the heat on your weapon, so it can overheat.
Yeah, there's an overheat mechanic, so you.
So by the time you get really going with the Gatling, it'll be
Well, all of them actually overheat though.
yeah,
if
they
you fire
all do.
continuously,
But I'm just saying
so.
that one particularly. Once you get rolling with it. Now,
Yeah.
one of the things that maybe took us a little too long to discover is if you hit the circle button, it tells you the path that you're supposed to take.
You can see that. Yeah, you can see that white line going through the door, and that tells you the proper way to go. And then what you can do is.
So when you're trying to find secrets inside, you know, okay, this is the way we're going, and this is the way we can find
secrets. Yeah, find bonus stuff and extra
one of the
XP
ways
and such.
to do that is with this thing. Oh,
Cutscene. Slimer! Woo!
Everybody's favorite.
He slimed me.
No. Oh, that's maybe why we're getting
you do get
slimed so
slimed a lot
much in
in
this
this game.
level.
I think he actually had his own show, didn't he?
Whoa!
Okay, yeah, we've got. This is a mini boss type guy. But notice it's basically your kind of standard 2-stick shooter controls. You aim with the right stick, you fire with the right 2 button. Oh, hey, we got a combo attack there. If multiple people hit with a sub weapon at once, you can combo it up, and it has
And here's I'm the green circle. See the yellow bars filling up as I fill up my bar, and then I hit the R1 and it releases. There's the purple. There you go.
Yeah.
It releases the buildup of, and that's the way we're going.
And if you don't remember to recharge or lose your heat regularly, what happens is you just end up not being able to shoot for 10 seconds or so. It's a pretty long period of time, so you really want to make sure that that you cool down if possible.
You don't want to be locked up in the boss battle.
Oh,
Exactly. Yeah, that's the worst time for it. And generally that's the time when you're not paying attention to it either, so it always happens then.
Now I'm doing the scan. A couple of us are, but I'm doing the scanner thing that highlights secrets and secret paths and so forth.
Yes.
It's also you practically are crawling, so I do the roll button, which is square, and it moves me ahead a little, right into the, where am I? Oh, here I am.
Oh look, see, this is me demonstrating how it happens when you overheat. But oh yeah, you can switch your guns. You can do the old proton pack if you feel old school.
Does that work for? I thought it just worked for the.
It does damage regardless. Although I find that generally your regular gun does more damage, and that's why we generally only break out the proton packs for a boss fight when you have to use it. Yes, the mini bosses you actually have to trap, and everybody hits them with the proton. Well, we'll show you in a little bit here. Oh hey, is there stuff down here?
Oh, there's one. We got it. On the other side.
Yeah. Okay, we're all good here. But yeah, you press up on the D-pad to do your scan. That was another thing that wasn't completely made obvious from the get-go.
Show the menu that shows the.
Okay. The controller
There
layout
we
here
go.
shows you what's going on. So basically, yeah, the vent weapon is your reload. We were just saying why they didn't put the scanner on the triangle button, and the triangle button is unused, is anyone's
I
guess.
used the D-pad, you gotta use the D-pad.
Why do you need to use it? What kind of, like, is there a D-pad union that had to have their...
Yeah.
I would have done my grenade up there because I keep throwing grenades instead of toggling my weapons.
That would have
So,
worked better,
for
too.
example,
Yeah.
that could have worked.
I wouldn't argue with that at all.
But yeah, and we apparently never looked at this because we didn't realize that if we hit the circle, it would tell us which way to
And
go.
we're going to have some problems.
Well, this actually brings us on to another issue
I
that we've
can't
discovered.
move.
Yes!
I cannot move.
This is a bug
I can
on the
apparently
multiplayer
roll,
one.
but I can't actually move other than roll.
I paused the game and came out, and now I'm the only one who can move around, okay? Now, this isn't the
look,
only
I'm-
And it,
four-player
took,
game.
and it took us a long. Oh, and she's
I'm
stuck on
shooting.
firing.
Yep.
You better undo. You go first.
So, to fix this problem, if you're playing Sofa Co-op and no one can move, everybody
finally
who's stuck and
figured it.
frozen needs to pause the game and then unpause the game.
And
Oh no!
I'm still shooting.
Oh no! But
Okay.
you're moving
Okay,
at
I'm
least.
good.
There you go. And you
And
can
then-
and you can
Oh,
vent.
there we go.
Whew, okay.
Topo, are you,
No, I'm waiting for.
we're all moving.
We're good.
Everyone's good. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yay. So it took us a little
What, did
too
you-
long. Did you refreeze?
I can't get my weapon back.
Okay, so here's the deal. If anyone's pressing a button when the other player unpauses it,
Yeah.
it messes up the controls. So go
Oh,
ahead,
wow.
pause it, and
Don't touch
unpause it if you're having problems.
Yeah, you do it.
Now try it.
Oh no. Okay.
I
no.
can't get my take that. There we go.
There we go.
Whew,
Okay.
it was crazy. It's back.
So yeah, you just have to be careful when you pause it in a
It took
local
us
co-op.
Way too long to figure out. I mean, we finally, after a couple of
It's
playthroughs,
pretty
figured
buggy.
out that we could do the pause on pause whoever was still frozen. It's
Right. Also worth mentioning that local co-op is pretty much the only reason to play this game.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of two-stick shooters, and this is one. But it's not the best one I've ever played.
Pretty
It's
buggy.
good for what it does, but it's a little bit buggy, and it does get rather repetitious. Even rose-colored glasses Slimedog is willing to admit that it can kind of drag on sometimes.
Oh, that's fine.
That said, if you have multiple people, it's a lot of fun.
It
Like
is-
we're
it's
having a great time
certainly-
playing it with
yeah,
four of us.
we've been playing it for a while
I'm just
now.
doing spin attacks and just shooting everything.
But I could not recommend it if you're playing it single player. So
Yeah, that I can vouch for.
The art style is rather.
Jerk.
I like it.
yeah,
Oh,
me
yeah,
too.
yeah.
I
They
agree.
did a good job with it. Yeah.
I agree. Like they didn't go kind of photorealistic. And if we're comparing it to other Ghostbusters games, that one that they made
is it
kind of
throwing
last
grenades
generation
so
for the 360 and PS3 was probably a lot better than this in pretty much every way. But
Yeah.
this is a 4-player 2-stick shooter, and that one was not. I guess this also could be compared to I think there was an Ecto one they made that was a 2-stick shooter, and this is a lot better than that one, so.
That's the
Temple
way
of
to go,
Slime,
so we're
that's it,
gonna-
the Sanctum of Slime. I was trying to remember it, sorry, I got it. And yeah. This one also was made by FireForge, who made some pretty good games in the past, and this is a game, probably not one of their best ones, but it's good. I don't want to bag on this too much because it's actually, you can
It's an
have a
enjoyable
lot of
game.
fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the other issues that we found, bone of contention for
Oh.
those of us who.
See that?
Ooh,
Gotta get
floaty
up.
chairs. And the subtle clue that there's secret stuff in the area is that flashing PKE
And
meter.
since that's the way to go, we'll go up to the area that's not the way forward.
Yes,
because
and that
that's
will
probably
have-
where the secrets are.
That will have our sweet secret loot.
So, bone of contention, while you guys do the shooting, I'm just gonna stand back here and not shoot. Yeah. Is that despite all of us being logged in, it's only player one is getting the trophies.
Yes,
So,
which
thanks-
is rather annoying, and especially for games that encourage local co-op.
Yeah,
Like that, like at this point now, like there's plenty of games that have managed to do it right.
and can do it. It's
Yeah.
not like it's hard to do, but
That really, I would like to see that fixed soon, so that all players can actually get the trophies for it.
yes.
And most games also map something to the triangle button.
Yeah, subtle
and
hint,
if
guys.
they have it,
Yeah.
you've got a triangle button.
And they also, debug their pause button so that everybody doesn't freeze, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. For what it's worth, this isn't the only game that's had that particular problem,
no,
so that
no.
must be some sort of, rookie UI mistake. I think Aria was another one that was a game like that.
With the pause thing?
Yeah,
Yes.
they had the exact same pause issue.
Yes.
Oh, that's
So, yeah, there's probably a chapter on game development school about common
Look at that
mix-ups.
that
Why is it glowing green?
Why aren't all toilets glowing green?
You mean they don't?
Yeah!
Oh no,
my
I
gosh.
slipped right into the candelabra.
Oh wow, there's a bunch of them here. Lumiere. That was the name of the candle in
That's who
Beauty
it
and the
is.
Beast.
There you go.
Everybody up? There's if in co-op, it's no problem at all to revive dead
It's okay
teammates.
if you die.
It doesn't even
helps
have a
let
charge
people
meter.
know.
You just you just go over to the
Pop
dead
back
person,
up.
hit X, and everyone's back up. And the game itself doesn't have a really huge challenge curve. I don't think we've had any
No.
levels that have given us any meaningful difficulty. That said, they tend to go on forever. They really do stretch out the levels with what can be a lot of repetition. Uh-oh. Conga line. Don't forget your reloads. Boom. Look at that.
I like the grenade.
And yeah, it does have also like at the end of the level the amount of points or souls or whatever. What you looking for?
Oh.
You can use to buy character upgrades. You know,
Yes.
improvements, better weapon, like more damage, faster
More
movement,
XP.
more XP and easier
Quicker
ghost trapping.
cooldowns, stuff like that.
Yeah. So we got a secret down here.
Where?
Okay, fine.
This way? Oh.
You
Well, we were all okay, so we'll go this way.
Can blow up chafing dishes to our heart's content.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this one is, I think, well, it's a secret that opened up when you shined your thing on it. The pathway opened.
Oh,
So that means usually that they're going to be like areas that have collectibles and things like that. There are.
Whoa.
Whoa. Where am I? Oh, I'm lost.
I do the pickup.
Am I alive?
You're going to pick up? Okay. Oh, it's down there at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, you go.
There we go. We got it. Yeah, there's 4 in each level, and I actually don't know what they do. Oh, you get confused, by the way. If you
Yeah,
get hit,
that's what I was
if
getting.
you get hit by the anchor
little-
guy, you get
little-
confused. Is everybody up? I only see 3 people on the screen.
No, I'm down.
Are you
Where
down
are you?
Here?
I
think
was
maybe
in the
did
top
I
right
think
corner.
Top right?
Oh.
Okay, then I'm going to go up and try to find
Oh,
you.
I think.
Well, yeah.
Can we move up?
Oh, right
I
inside
was-
that other
I
room.
was-
Oh, there we go.
I stuck by a graphic glitch. Sorry, guys.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
I hate to get
I'm
held up by
down.
the graphic
I've been
glitch.
killed.
You up? You're up.
Yep.
God, okay, now I'm down.
Whoa, come on, I was get over there.
Noctou's on a revive streak.
Sure. Oh my gosh, I'm going backwards.
Oh,
This
yeah, because you
guy,
get
'cause he got
confused.
hit. Yeah, no, he hit me, so I tried to roll away and.
Actually, not a UI problem on this one.
Oh.
Oh, we got him. So we got to switch, hit the L1 to go to your proton packs.
Alright,
And
follow
then,
direction.
now you follow the on-screen prompts here, press the R button, slam them.
Yeah, that's what I did.
There's one candelabra shooting at Lumiere, as you said. He's still shooting.
You
at
can,
us.
I
you
think
can
I
walk
can-
while you're doing it, so if you want to avoid those fireballs, you have the option. Okay, now we hit the button like crazy. X, 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 X.
Rapid.
And you can actually start hitting the X button before the stripe shows up on the
Because
bar.
you know
Yes.
that it's
we
gonna
got-
happen.
pick up,
We've done it.
Boom!
Um,
times 10 is the best possible bonus you can get. And you really have to crank it to get times 10. But there are upgrades that you can buy with XP that make it
Still
easier.
Over there. Did you get him?
I think I eventually got him.
He kept hitting
I
me.
know, he's
Man.
such a jerk.
Little bugger. Yes, and 10 is the cap on that. We've noticed. Oh.
Yeah. And it does give you a pretty good chunk of XP, so once, like, investing points into getting that up is probably a good idea if you're trying to level up your guys
Right.
to
Take
the
advantage
higher
of levels.
areas. Whoop, whoop. Oh, no, we got that other way, didn't we?
Oh, get him.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, I guess.
Vanish, that's neat. Oh, you candle jerk. Okay, Captain Anchor's toast. Look at me, I'm the captain now.
Yes, seem to be out of grenades.
No, you can't get out of grenades.
They recharge, but sometimes.
Yeah.
It takes a long time.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, like usually when you don't have one.
You're like,
Yeah,
hit the button, you're
that's
like,
about
it's
right.
not coming out.
Because you, in the heat of battle, sometimes hit the wrong button. I know I do.
I've been slinging them out more and more lately since...
I was one of the early adopters because I'm a big fan of stand back and don't get up there.
Yeah, that's true. Well, and all of the grenades actually, each character's
has their
grenades
own
throw up
sort
a
of-
different status effect on the mobs. So some
I'm
of them...
down.
Well, I got this
I
purple
gotcha.
thing on my head.
I think we've been tagged somehow.
Yeah, there's some sort of... Oh, it's this purple guy, I'm guessing.
Ah,
Okay, I don't know what it's doing. It's making my controller jiggle.
ah. Mine's jiggling because I'm overheating. But...
Possibly slightly affecting my movement. I don't actually know what that does.
Oh,
I got it. You're up.
you.
And...
There we go. Yeah, there's my grenade.
Gotta get with the program here.
Yeah, come on. Follow
There
the
it
prompts.
is.
Slam!
It
Now-
is rather satisfying to slam them.
It is, yeah. Although, for what it's worth, pretty much every boss fight is the same. In the sense that we all do the...
Come on, Tim. Okay.
Yes, we got it.
Okay.
Okay, we gotta pick it up.
Woo!
Pick it up.
In the sense that, you know, for each
I have
one, you shoot
zero
the boss.
life. Well, I'm dead according to that.
Oh, you are.
What?
This is
You, but you're
Ghostbusters.
still...
Here, hold on. Can I catch you?
No.
Okay, good news. We don't have to trap you.
Thank you.
That'd be funny if, like, the Ghostbusters went all dark and Sixth Sense with it. And it turns out they've all been dead the whole time.
Oh my god.
There's your
right?
life. There's your life. All right.
Life situation resolved.
Yay.
Woohoo.
Okay, so
In
that's
the
the way
nick
to
of
go.
time, as
So
they
that's-
say.
Right?
She was like a mouth breath of death. There.
That's why only the Ghostbusters can catch the ghosts. Because they
They're
are
ghosts.
ghosts.
Up the staircase.
Oh, can they catch himself?
Yeah.
Ah,
The little ghost traps. That's why they can't cross the streams. Now it all
my
makes
gosh.
sense.
oh my goodness. So,
We got a room here.
Just invented my own fan theory for Ghostbusters.
We got ghosts out here.
Not
Okay.
that on the finish.
I got slimed again.
dude, my grenade is so far
Oh,
away.
I got hit hard.
Okay, now I'm gonna go here.
Oh, there's
Life.
a life.
Papers.
May as
We don't
well.
have enough life.
Lots of papers.
Yeah, especially if you're an undead Ghostbuster.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, somebody's right out.
Oh, there's another room.
I got a floaty chair there.
Oh, shoot.
Well, that's okay.
Detecting something ghostly.
And yeah, everything you wreck gives you XP, so it's a good idea to if you're looking for extra
Yeah.
skills, it's a good idea to just sort of
See,
blow up
use
everything.
the D-pad for the grenade because I keep doing grenade instead of switching weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah, it's a shame
Oh,
they didn't let
secret.
you
Oh,
like
cool.
Okay,
help
so this
map.
pink triangle indicates an actual secret
Yeah.
area.
And 9 times out of 10, the pink triangle rooms are the rooms where you get pickups.
Oh,
Like
there's
that
a
one right
pickup.
here.
Oh no, I
I
just
got
got
I'm stunned. Okay, good. 204 pickups. What is with all these books and stuff? Okay, hold on. I gotta crowd control a little bit.
Why I was so confused.
Oh my god.
Then we got fire.
Be a ghost. Be a ghost.
Little help here.
Oh,
Okay, you're up. There we go.
That ghost has like a whip that pulls you in, so you gotta be.
Oh, is that what is going on there?
What is it?
Okay.
It's a what?
He's got a whip that pulls you in.
Oh.
That
The green guy.
That spear guy? Yeah.
Oh, he's harpooning us.
Yeah.
I'm dead also.
He's Captain A. Hole.
I agree with that.
Oh, man.
I gotcha.
Thank you. Oh,
Here comes the pain.
we got him. Okay.
There we go.
Slamming time.
Boom.
After a long week at work, it's good to come home on Friday and slam.
You know, you're right.
Slam.
Here's what I think of your deadlines.
And we got it.
10 with time to spare. Look at us.
When we first started this game, we were struggling to hit 3s, I think.
Yeah.
It was, but we've upgraded that particular skill. Yes.
I think the upgrades really do make a difference on that one, but
Yes.
even with all the upgrades, we're all fully upgraded on that, I believe.
I don't think. I
And-
mean, we're as much as we've got right now.
Boy, they have
And
some plumbing
we
problems.
still have to mash that button to get
Oh
it
yeah,
done.
yeah.
Like, we
But
cannot
then that's
slack,
that
so.
whole old school thing.
Yeah, putting the old arcade skills to use.
There we go. Yeah.
Whoa. I don't think he likes me very well.
Mm.
See, switching weapons turned into
Boom.
a grenade launch. I think there was a room back here. Did we go in this room now?
Down here? Okay, let's check it out. No, we did not. It is not all shot up.
If you can still vandalize it, you haven't been there yet.
And see, what cruise ship has rooms this huge? I ask you. They're palatial.
Well, this is from a. Okay, I guess this is from.
It's not a low budget cruise ship.
There you
okay?
go.
It's
That's
not
true.
I was gonna say
it's a
which.
Titanic.
What? Yes. Well, it's supposed to be the Queen Elizabeth. I would say if I were gonna venture.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's. Oh, there's.
Look, it's a. Look at all those papers coming out of
Yeah. Just keep shooting it. Papers, papers, papers.
The endless
Wow.
library.
I'm just like, excuse me while we hang out and shoot this bookshelf for a day. Did we go in here yet? No, we did not.
No. There's a health up. We haven't been there.
I would say that this cruise ship is like nothing but buffets, but that's actually pretty accurate.
We're messing
Right.
with the food.
The level designs, again, the levels are a little bit long and a wee tad repetitious, but especially since I think they usually do like sort of 2 levels per area, and both of them use nearly interchangeable graphics, it is pretty easy to start feeling like you're kind of like walking
I've
through a
been here
never-ending,
before.
in this case, cruise ship or whatever. One of those games where less might have been a little bit more. They could have maybe
Who's
made
overcharging?
the levels half as long and still gotten the same kick out of it. Especially since then you could have just, you know, if you wanted to replay levels for XP or whatever pickups, you could, without having to invest the same kind of time.
I hate
Who's shooting me
candles.
over here?
Oh, that.
There are a lot of candles. Oh, hey, this guy shoots fire.
No.
My grenade really goes far. I have to be in the next room to throw it. practically.
You can't really aim.
I'm not
No,
entirely sure.
mine's,
Is
like,
that...
going really far?
Well, it's mapped to an analog button. Next time you do it, try just tapping it and see if it goes closer. Like, instead of holding the button all the way down.
We all got slimed.
We all, like, walked
Revive.
forward to arrive, and then, like, we all got wrecked.
You all trying to save me and you died for her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we
Look
did
at that
definitely get
candle.
slimed. Oh,
That
what
candle.
a jerk!
I
Oh,
think
that
killed that.
candle.
Oh, I
That's the
hate
second
him.
time. That's
I
happened.
hate him so much.
Come on.
Yay, tungsten!
Hey,
Woo! Where's
Screw
that
you,
candle?
Candle. Where is he?
Candle
Where's that candle?
You want a
See?
piece of this? Wow. Yeah, the numbers are really a lot lower on the proton pack. Although, you know what? Maybe that's a skill thing. Maybe, like, we could actually be putting more...
Upgrade that.
Upgrading the
Let's check that out.
proton pack.
There's a room
Oh,
over here.
we should check that out. Hold on. Down here, guys. Okay. Yeah, because this is definitely not the way to go.
Well, as I check now that I know to use the circle button.
Oh, the circle button. These
Right?
levels, as long as the levels are, they were twice as long before we knew how to
Oh
do the
my
circle
gosh,
button.
because we keep going back and forth. Do we go this way? Is
Yeah,
this
do we
the way to
backtrack?
go?
No, this
Wait,
feels
is
like the
this
way
it?
forward, so let's go
Wait,
back the
let's
other
go
way.
the other way. And then we have to go all the way back to get that one
my
little room that
gosh.
we didn't open. And, oh my goodness
And with
gracious.
the levels being so similar,
Yeah,
Yes!
yeah.
just to be a real
Yes!
And round and round we go.
Yeah, and they're not, like, it's not super, I mean, there have been definite copy-paste areas. This is not, I mean, games, this is not, obviously it's got repeat.
It's not the worst offender, but
That's what I'm trying to say.
it
Thank
is an
you.
offender.
Thank you. While still shooting.
Oh, hey.
a secret.
Another secret. That may be the, I think that's the third one.
yeah, there are 4 secret rooms per level.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
or
a
four
secret, there's a
pickups.
key in there.
Presuming this one is a pickup room. I'd like to see a pickup in here. Why don't I ever reload? I figure I'd get better at this game after a while.
Because I was thinking of, what is that game with the sword? King...
Oh, Kingsfield?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
copy
wow.
Watch out, this is the guy that pulls you in again.
Okay.
That's a copy-paste
Oh,
area.
that's what you did to me just 2 seconds ago.
Kingsfield. Awesome.
I love that game.
You like it?
Yeah, it was great until they turned it into Dark Souls.
The one that... oh, man.
Oh, everyone up? Oh,
How about both this one?
Someone somewhere is going, I can't believe I just watched a bunch of people playing the Ghostbusters video game right on Dark Souls.
That's a game you say, I love it, I love pain, I love pain, I love pain.
Yeah, basically.
I love it, I love it.
Oh, dang it.
We got him?
No, I did a grenade again. Because I do that every flipping time. Every time.
Someone's, yeah, overheating.
Yes, overheating.
Purple?
No,
No,
that's
me.
see, doesn't have the...
There we go. Boom!
Oh, rapid.
And of course, as we all know, this is the
Woo!
Ghost Trapper
Oh,
from
did we
the
get
movies.
10?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes, we
We
did.
got 10.
And that's how you do it.
Woohoo.
I want to buy that bed.
Celebratory blow up random
Yeah,
stuff.
that's a tough bed.
We can, let's go back this way. It looks like we can rejoin the main hall this way, but this might have other stuff we haven't picked up yet.
There it is. Okay.
Come on, I'm a little
Yes.
slow.
What's that big gun?
Yes.
Weighs you down. Weighs you down.
Hmm.
I thought
There are
it was a-
disadvantages to Gatling, but
They've got life preservers hanging in the
It's a-
room.
it's a
Like,
good problem.
and a
with
porthole. Like,
Yeah, why?
why? Never mind.
This cruise ship has a horrible safety record. Which is probably why it's all full of ghosts.
Yeah. That explains
Oh,
They're
wow.
all
so
the
much.
employees that just like had, you know,
Another open up room, just like that.
they had a workman's comp case, but they never explained why they went through that.
Yeah. Oh, see, I forgot to do the tiny grenade button too.
What do you mean, tiny grenade?
I'm trying to remember
I
to tap
hit
the
it.
grenade shoulder button,
It's
so
not the
that
it's the trigger.
the trigger, to see if maybe it'll throw it less hard. Because it's an analog button. Technically, they could have.
Holy mackerel! Whoa! Yeah. I don't even know where I'm at. Sometimes I lose my spot.
Books.
That
I
happens
know,
a lot.
yeah.
I might get lost.
Which is weird, because there's not that much stuff happening. I mean, it's one thing on Diablo when the whole screen's like multicolored barf. But on here,
Oh,
it's
here we go,
like,
we gotta do this.
if you're losing your cursor and nothing's happening, that's probably not a good sign. Boom.
I don't know if anyone can actually hear, but our controllers are vibrating like crazy when we do
They
this. So.
are.
This, of course, if anyone can't hear it, they're not listening very well.
Frenzied button tapping holds up or not.
I'm pretty sure you can hear that. And that's giving us all XP.
Yes, everybody gets XP for that. We're at 48, 76. Apparently
You always are ahead. You blow stuff up more than anybody.
I cheat.
Yep. You got the... Oh, I hate this candy.
and
Get
I'm
away from me,
dead.
candy.
You're dead? I
Yes.
got you.
Okay.
Big,
Might as well get you up because
Damn
I've
it, I hate
overheated
that guy with
again.
the harpoon. I'm
no,
dead
we're
now.
both down still.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
everyone's
Jeez.
dead.
I've only got 8 life, or 8% life.
Well, hustle, I suppose. We ran into this blindly. And see, there goes my grenade to hit nothing. Okay, good.
Yeah. Oh, there's a guy down here.
Oh, no.
That's what mainly gets me.
Oh, I'm running the wrong way.
Oh. He stabs me. See, it's less of a catchphrase.
He stabs me.
Ouch, the harpoon.
What is he doing there?
Come on, Bill Murray said that. Good times.
Wreck the room! Wreck the room!
Okay, now that I've noticed
You really
that
get
they've
to
got
let your inner
portholes-
vandal out on this.
Mm-hmm.
portholes and life preservers in every.
Less Ghostbusters and more Stuff Busters, really.
Yeah.
Did we go in here yet? I feel like we did, but I just saw this
No.
doorway open up.
I know, we haven't been in here.
I'm not here, you guys can stay.
Dearly departed.
Books everywhere!
Oh, they're good XP.
Get away from the books!
They're mad at you for shooting up the library in the other room.
Oh, I
Wasn't-
thought I was shooting buddies.
Wasn't Read or Die one of your favorite animes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think we knocked the picture down.
Yes.
Because we were just inconsiderate like that.
That's how
We're
we
just
are.
making sure, we're just making sure no ghosts will come.
I'll be happy when I get that 4th pickup, so then I won't be worried about missing.
But I don't think if we would miss. There we go. Uh-oh. Did we miss it?
We missed it.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding?
No, we didn't
No, wait.
miss
We
it.
just
No,
went
we didn't.
upstairs.
Checkpoint!
We can't not do that ever since we played
Zombie
Zombie
Vikings.
Vikings.
Oh,
Oh, good.
Okay, so who's gonna do that?
Oh, it's over here.
Wait for me, guys!
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the bloodstained bathroom.
Yeah.
Not fighting candlesticks.
I hate these things. I mean, they're not the creepiest things in the world.
No, but they're-
man.
They're not creepy at all, but they're a
They're
pain
just
in the butt.
annoying
Yeah,
because they
like,
keep
really.
popping up from all over the place.
They keep burning my face.
And for a 2-stick shooter, well, it doesn't have lock-on targeting, I guess, might be part of it, but it makes it really kind of hard to shoot quickly moving tiny things. But not unworkably so.
More papers.
The other thing that kind of got me about this game is because it's a licensed game, the price on it stayed high forever. Like, I remember kind
Way
of...
too long considering it's a fun game, but
How much is it
Now
It's not a AAA game, but it is fun.
yes.
Yeah, and,
Again,
well, and it came out at full price. It came out as a
Hardly.
$60 game, which
Yeah.
I
Yes.
definitely would have been disappointed at. But even like 2 years after, it seemed like it was not
still-
in $20 price range. I don't know where it is now, but if you can even still find it anywhere other than used. But yeah, it's definitely worth a pickup if you've got friends and a sofa.
Yeah, friends and a couch.
Oh,
right?
yeah. That's
And we got another door out this way.
Go.
Where's our last pickup? You sure? Oh my god, I can see it. It's up there.
Your present.
But we can't get to it from here. We gotta leave the room.
Oh, I see it.
We gotta
come on.
actually follow the path.
Yeah, oddly. Oh,
Over here?
this way. I mean, this way is a room that we should go clear out. It's not where the pickup is, but now that I've seen the pickup, at least we know where to head.
We've been here before. We've been here.
I know, right? That's actually the whole Ghostbusters deja vu you get through the entire game.
Books. I hate books. You can't do.
Oh, nice. Should throw out more grenades.
figured this room was pretty tidy. I should be able to... Tiny. More than tidy,
I
but
saw
still.
burnt paper.
So I could throw the grenade and...
Oh,
There we go.
Getting on it.
I got
Oh, and like everybody's stunned. Twice.
Oh,
3 of
jerks.
4.
oh,
3 of 4? I thought we had...
It says 3 of 4.
oh man.
Well, maybe there's another one somewhere, I hope.
Oh man.
I got stunned.
I'll get you up.
Yeah,
Okay, you're up.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
And I'm stunned. What's with the stunning business? Who's doing
I
this?
think that's stunned. And then
That
that.
goddamn guy with the anchor.
Okay.
Ah! The
I'm
harpoon.
just gonna take a minute and kill all these candlesticks. Really annoying.
Oh, somebody.
Oh man, that's me again.
Oh,
I got
I'm
hit
dead too.
backwards. Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna need some.
Someone got it. Oh man.
We're good.
I'm dead down and
The
you're in the corner.
damn ghost will spawn camper someone who dies.
Okay, you're up. And you're up. And Captain's toast.
Dang it.
Does he pop anchor dudes? Because I thought we killed the anchor guys. Now there's another anchor dude.
And I think there's more than one.
Oh,
Okay,
again.
you're up.
Thank you.
I'm dead.
We got him.
Team raises make the world go round.
Whoa.
Son of
Oh. Get out of the blue circles. That's what stuns you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
As I get stunned. But
Get out of there.
No, I believe it. I'm just incapable of following my own advice. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Get him with the thing. There we go.
there we go again.
All the grenades go out as everyone presses the wrong button.
I can hit the
Yeah.
wrong button.
We've literally been playing this game for a year and a half now, and
And
we're
still
still
hitting the wrong
throwing out the
button.
wrong button.
Well, it gets so confusing. The layout's like.
the mapping is
Mm-hmm.
It's,
leaves something to be desired.
Less than
yeah.
ideal.
Oh, but I just know where the edge comes at. Come on. Yay.
Got it. Woo!
Me, Ghost.
3 of 4.
Yeah, I thought we were at 4 of 4 there, but I guess not. We must have missed
So
one.
did we...
Or not missed one. We don't know if we're actually at the end of the level yet, so
Right.
we might just need to keep going. But we just need to be careful we don't miss any
miss
rooms.
anything?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, there's one down here, like this room here, we didn't go into.
Destroy.
Oh, and it has life, which is helpful
Go, 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 go,
because
destroy.
we're all dead.
Use your thingy. Oh, look, pink.
Oh, nice.
Ah, more candlesticks. I'm leaving
Oh god,
slowly.
let's go, let's go. I'm out of here.
I'm gonna stun the candlesticks. No one got stunned! I threw out a grenade in the middle of like 87 candlesticks. And no one got stunned. Okay, whoever's using the banish combo, like whichever two of you are linking up for that one, good on ya, because that's gone off like 8 times so far.
Yeah, that one's magic
I
nice.
have no idea.
Yeah, we just hit buttons.
That's what I'm doing.
Sometimes you button mash the right combo and
I feel like we just hit button should be the name of this game.
Yeah. Well, especially since they're confusing buttons. So.
I get
Yes.
confused
There go the grenades, could be the name of it.
sometimes. I get confused a lot.
hey, all else fails, throw a grenade. It's the one button I've learned that I've not forgotten.
Yeah? We're going the wrong direction quite a ways. They need to have something. It's a shuffleboard. Oh,
Yeah.
they got a shuffleboard. How cool.
I was gonna say, I was just about to mention. Check it out. We're on deck with the shuffleboards. As there's
that's
always
cool.
that on a ship. Some of us have done cruise ships before.
Apparently.
It is the,
It won't let me shoot
Oh, that's
out
the,
from the rail, but I'm shooting this way. But it
Let's see.
won't let me
Oh, and
shoot.
now the squid guys, the jumpy ghost fish, are behind us.
oh, that makes sense. That's a person. You were glowing red. I thought you were some demon thing. Like, oh my gosh.
I get that a
that's
lot.
Ghost.
Feels like anything.
It's an angry ghost. If ever I saw one.
Very angry.
Oh, right? Because it's red and orange. It's like, ah! I got you on fire. this record from this one.
I like Veronica's.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that.
And that is it.
Back on track, interestingly.
I want to take that for them.
I don't think you can go down there, can you? But we can go up here.
Oh, there's, whoa!
There are ghosts. It's like the old people ghosts. Red eyes, red eyes, red
Because they're doing the early seating for dinner.
eyes. Yes.
Dude,
Early seating. That's what old people like. Early seating and Lawrence.
I wanna. You know, we're gonna have a jerk off match in the middle of this.
Yeah.
waiting for
I
that.
guess it depends.
Stop. Ah!
Nice.
Oh no, he's got that.
Beautiful.
Oh my god. Okay. I am confused again.
And cutscene.
Alright. This is the show for the evening.
Tell me he's actually a boss.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
We ended up with.
Here we go.
Ah!
Yep, it's the boss level.
These guys are really bullet sponges, like, at this point. And at this point, I think all of our, like, damage is as high up as it can go.
Yeah.
Or nearly. So the fact that it takes this much ammo to bring him down is still kind of...
Let's go with the green ball. Whoa.
Yeah, he's gonna be our boss guy. Stupid candlesticks just won't die.
Oh, here we go.
Dang it!
Get over here.
I did it this time.
Oh, I did too.
Okay. That's our reward. If we could all do it at the same time, we only have to do 2 slams.
Is that what it is? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, my thumb was getting tired. Okay.
No excuses!
I know.
Oh wait, this is the way to go.
Wait a
Did we get
minute.
everything?
I thought the thing over here was the way to go.
I know, right? I thought
Because I
it
did
was.
it up here, and it showed like,
Oh, I see. I see what's going on.
oh, it's a big circle.
Wait, are you kidding me?
It's sending us
The
in a
game's
circle.
like, go
Oh,
all the way to this end, and
then turn around and
loop
go
around
back.
and go all the way back? Oh man, that
That's
is just low.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
well,
there's pink. There's pink stuff.
at least it does take us to a secret room.
And
Okay,
first
that's
aid. Well, it's nice that they didn't want us to leave before we found the last secret.
Yeah, the main path actually kind of directed us to a secret room. I'm not gonna complain about that.
Candles. I'm out of here.
Oh, candles. Oh,
Eat that
my worst
candle.
enemy ever, reloading.
Eat that. Oh, sorry about that.
Why can't I ever remember to
I
reload?
might. I toss it.
You did get a short toss?
I did.
I only did because it's- Because I only got a bit of a shorter because it's a more confined space, I feel.
I see.
When there's smaller rooms, it kind of, that's what I was trying to say earlier with the tidy, tiny thing. It's a nice tidy toss because it's right in
I
a
see.
small room.
Yeah, there's more walls
But
to...
apparently, when you're out in the big area, where's the secret?
The door was up.
Right, do we have to do that?
We can't get to that. It's not, well, it's not in here is what it is. I thought it would be, but it's not.
What? Come on, game.
I know, right? I'm getting nervous now. Although, you know what? This happens every level, and so far, we've been able to get, I think, nearly all the secrets. We may have missed one in a level someplace.
Again, before we realized about the circle.
Yeah.
Reload, rinse, repeat.
Overheat. Yeah, the controller vibrates when you're overheating. You have to.
Right.
Don't worry, guys. Wait. Can we go back over here real quick? In this corner.
So we came.
Oh, that's how we came in. Sorry. Okay. Not bad. We'll hustle.
That's okay.
Okay.
Okay, this way. Wait, oh, we can't go
We
this
can't
way.
go that way. There's a knee-high railing that's preventing us from going there.
I see how it is.
Yeah.
Somebody
How do you
doing
trap
a-
a ghost? Two things. Proton packs and invisible walls.
Smile for the flash.
Updated.
Feel like- oh, there I am.
What is this wall thing?
Totally charged up.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm still so you want to check this. Ooh, there's some over here.
Ah,
Oh, I hate
that's what
that.
happens when I'm
Captain.
first in with
This guy with the anger just irritates me. He also tracks me.
And
damn
the
it.
handles. And
It seems to be going after you, actually, which is trippy.
the... He knows how much...
Maybe he doesn't like getting grenaded. I don't know.
Yeah,
Whoa,
he's heard about your rep, turd.
Like, all of us have turned to that candle. Die! Candle, die!
Yeah.
We gotta get this room before...
There's no real point in saving the healths either because you can get other players up so easily. It's not like you're ever going to be in a
Right.
position where you need to backtrack to go pick up a health. Ooh,
Oh,
ooh.
oh,
Yes. Tell me it's the one.
It's the one. I don't know what it is, but I did tell you.
It's the one.
But it's
Whoa,
oh.
this
Okay, it's the one with the
is-
boatload of XP.
This is nice.
Unless I miss
That
my
must
pickup,
mean
in
we're
which case
getting
I'll
near the
find.
big boss.
That's probably a safe bet.
Refresh.
It's nice that they let you have a shot at that speed before you fight the boss.
Yeah, of course you can't spend it before you fight the boss. You can only spend your XP mid-level, so between stages. Gosh, man, overheating.
Whoa! Oh, come on, you can't make me run.
Oh, it's Captain Stab-A-Lot. It's like he's
That
pulling me
damn
over there.
javelin
The
guy.
harpoon man. It's a harpoon.
That's what that is.
He's going in-
Come on, Gatlin. There we go.
So this glowing floor spot that happens if you use this ghost spotter
Yes.
tool.
Thanks for
We could have walked
pointing
into
that
this
out.
room and nothing would have happened if we
Yeah.
hadn't used
that.
this.
If you
Yeah,
want to
we
get the
have-
bonus stuff, you're gonna need to do the scanner and sweep the floors.
And we often have split it, like a couple people shoot and a couple people scan.
Mm-hmm.
And if you use the X button to kind of roll, you can at least keep up with those who are shooting.
The scanning people will get all the symbols to trigger, and the shooting people will clear all the debris out of the room and get XP for that.
Come on, let me go.
Where am I?
Where are people?
Hey, this guy's
I
like
think I
out.
got
I'm dead.
killed. I'm down here. Oh, there I am. Oh,
You're
I'm
up.
So
You're
oh,
not even
because
dead.
because I keep what?
You're not
I
even
couldn't.
lost.
No, I couldn't find myself. I thought I got killed by these stupid
Yeah,
candles
that's-
because
I
I
had that
walked
happen
into
to
that
me.
room. Get away from me, you harpooner!
That right there would be a UI problem.
Reload, rinse, repeat.
It was like a candle.
Okay, the
dude.
candle's like literally
Oh,
running
no,
away
that's
from
a
me.
harpoon guy. That's
They were
supposed to
all
go.
like there's 3 of us chasing.
We
that
just
stupid
want the candle dead. The harpoon guy's a pain in the butt, but the candles.
Candles
Oh,
like,
the candles.
why did it have to be candles?
Seriously.
I have
I
gamer
think we
eye.
cleared this room
Mhm.
already.
Yes, we have. We need to go up here to this room.
Candles
Because
make me
I
angry.
popped candles in here.
It's the
I
whole
got the glow
John
water in
Wick
the
thing.
restaurant.
I want to know what they had from buffet. They got green toilets. That's the point.
Honestly,
Yeah, I know, really.
it's probably the candles that did it.
Yeah, that's okay. They'll taper off sooner or later.
Stop, guys.
Yuck, yuck.
Wait, can we go down here? There's in this bottom corner. I don't know.
It's a bed. I tried to go as best I
Oh,
could.
did you get it? Okay.
Well, no. I mean, I tried to go as far as I could.
Okay,
It's a bed, and this door doesn't seem to open.
Okay. Just want to make sure I'm missing.
No,
anything
you're.
looking down here.
No, we don't want to miss it.
Just a button masher from way back.
Hmm?
All these walls are good.
Uh-oh.
Looks like a boss fight.
Another stairs. Yeah, that's getting me worried.
Well, there's multiple decks, so
Yeah.
another checkpoint.
Oh, good.
What was it?
Oh, hey, look at all those chairs on the rack.
They're floating. Ah, candle stuck me in the head. Slap me right top of the dog. Whoop. Hold on.
Did you ever murder Reba?
Oh, come on, stop. Oh, come on, you guys.
Ow.
Ghost bomb.
Die, candle, die.
Want a piece of me, pal?
Yeah, that's right.
Yay.
Rebooted.
That's a strong table.
Ah,
The piano on a birthday table.
it reminded me of the piano from the Dead Rising 2.
Dead Rising 2 had a piano?
No. What's the our fun one?
There's
It's
a
Dead
lot of
Rising, right?
bathrooms in this.
I don't know.
Refresh.
Dead Rising is a fun game.
What's it doing
No,
with
but
that?
I've covered yours, you know.
Yeah, that's Dead
Okay.
Rising.
Oh,
So
good.
2, remember, was it 2? Was with the Willamette Mall.
Yeah.
And-
The one was.
No, the second
No, two. Wait.
There, 2 more.
One was the Willamette Mall.
Where was 2? What mall was
2
2?
was not at a mall. 2 was at Las Vegas. Vegas, baby. Well, not Las Vegas. It was
Right.
lost something very similar to Las Vegas.
Well, remember the next to the pharmacy was the nightclub where with the singer.
Yeah, that was 2.
Yeah, I know. Because back in the back room, you had to get the. Oh, look, we got it. You had to pick up. There was a full weapon back then, I think.
I think you were right.
You could climb up on the rafters to get the teddy bear. Anyway, her big lavish stage where she sang.
The nightclub late. What was her name? I forget.
Wish I could remember.
That was a great game.
Oh my gosh. How many hours?
A lot of fun.
Ah, no, I rolled right into that. Get me out of there. I'm stunned in the middle of view. Nope, that's not me.
It's a horrible way to go
Zombie.
through life.
Someone shocked.
Oh.
Get away from me! Weirdo!
Dead man's part. I see right through you.
I know it's our thing, guy. Nice.
Oh, I don't like this thing.
Some more candles.
Look at this shit. Bingo!
Was this it? Tell me
I
this.
don't know.
No, wait, no,
That's
this is
the way forward.
This is the way forward.
Wait, you have to go this way. Back out, back,
Back
out,
it up.
back out,
I'm
back
out,
out.
I'm out, I'm out. Oh, these things. Oh.
Like, emergency abort! Emergency abort! We might actually beat the level!
Okay. Let's roll in here. Slimed again.
It seems to happen a lot.
Ooh, get away! Oh, I got slimed again. Oh, he pulled my hair.
Ah.
Oh, not that guy again. No, get away! Ow!
There, you got his phone.
Ow! Hey, you wish you had all confused like
Yeah, well, it reverses the controls for a few seconds.
yeah.
Damn candle.
Where's that candle?
Oh my gosh, I hate candles.
I'll never see candles the same again.
Ooh, a door just opened. We got a purple
Here?
thing.
Oh, down here.
Purple.
Ooh, we got a boss.
See
And
that?
a
My
lot of
grenade, like,
fish.
ricocheted against the bed. That was crazy looking. And I got killed by
Dead? Somebody's dead.
the ghost piranha guy. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Is anybody left? I'm being ganged up on here.
Where are you?
Shit, I'm
I'll
dead.
get you.
Thank you.
Man, these guys. Where
Pick
am I
up.
Hey! 4-4, Mazel
at?
tov.
Whoa!
Okay, we got one of the
I'm getting smacked down pretty good.
harpoon guys got. Oh, wait,
Oh,
there's another
one
harpoon
up
guy.
here. See?
We'll get him. I don't have to deal with him while we're trying to trap that other dude. Really? He's actually leaving the room.
Come out of here.
Oh, my grenade.
Okay.
Boom.
You see that?
Yes! Anchor dude just ganked you.
It's bad enough when it was a candle getting us in the back.
Yeah.
Getting harpooned away from it. What?
Mhm.
What the heck?
The heck? Oh, and now we're all shooting with capture.
Time for your
Hide
nonsense,
behind the
Captain
couch.
Jerk.
Just hide behind the couch.
Alright.
So that's it. We got our 4, ooh, and there's a security thing.
Extras.
What's the other dude?
That'll be that one that we can open.
Oh, it's telling us something.
Says there's something around. Maybe it's out the door here?
Is it through here? Oh, wait.
It says here.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
We'll look at it.
There's another
Oh, yeah.
pink one.
This is really
Come on, let me get out of there. Come on, let me get out.
I can't get grenade in my life.
I threw a grenade. Who knows where it went though? Oh my
Oh,
god.
Book's chasing me. Help me.
Goodness gracious, they are seeking
Help me.
revenge.
Okay, I want to look him up for you guys.
Yeah. Knowing it's half the battle.
Look him up. Look him up.
Supernatural.
Chasing me.
Oh, let me get out of there.
Oh.
You did?
Game
They're really
made.
all over you. What is up with that?
I'm getting chased, baby. Books are chasing
Oh
me.
my gosh, the
Oh,
books,
more
the
books.
books.
The books.
You have nightmares about being stuck in
Flying
a
books,
library.
right?
My issue isn't getting damaged by the books. My issue is that when we don't shoot them, we don't get XP.
Do they just disappear if we don't shoot them?
No, they hit you and do damage,
Oh, I see.
but they also don't give you XP, whereas shooting them gives you XP.
Oh, this is way forward. Are
Okay.
you ready?
I think so. Oh, apparently this is the secret door. Nice.
You can always use a little light.
Okay, I think we're getting to the end of it.
Odds are decent.
No, shuffleboard.
Ain't going on a shuffle.
Let's see.
Everybody turning around the other way, I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Smarter than the average guy.
Updated.
I like how I throw out the line grenade anyway, like I'm gonna stun fish.
It could happen.
Yeah.
I threw mine out.
It's fine. I
You never
think
know.
it's
Oh
fine.
wait, is this a room back here?
Oh, you see something?
No, I thought this was a. Nope. It's not.
You
Because they
never
make those
know.
half walls, so sometimes you can't tell.
Yeah. This is basically like Dead Island, so you're running around the lobby, there's luggage all over the place,
Piranha fish.
and we
No, I
spend...
can't wait for the next Dead Island.
Oh yeah.
I know, it should be good. Actually, I think Dying Light is probably what I'm more excited about,
Oh
but
really?
Yeah,
it's the same
that game
studio, and I
is
feel like they
excellent.
did Dead Island better than they did with Dead Island.
Totally charged up.
But I'm gonna put our own personal plug here. Watch our Dying Light video
Oh yeah, we've got a Dying Light
because
walkthrough.
there we regale how much we love the. Feel like that was what Dead Island was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta start somewhere.
Ghost wrangling time.
Okay, here we go. Get over here.
Wrong game.
Oh,
Slam shot.
sorry.
Slam that ghost.
Ooh, that was a close one. I must be getting tired.
Yes, I was gonna say.
These are long
I was
levels.
surprised that.
Gosh, right? Huh, it's live.
Yay!
Lock and reload.
So who's throwing the blue grenade, and what does that do?
It seems to be a freeze or electrocute. A shock, that's what it seems to
A
be.
shock?
It's not
Okay.
me. Mine's a poison, I think.
Because I've got a crappy flash grenade, which seems to have no range, but then again, I also haven't put any points into it. So.
Yeah. We don't need help, we just need
Apparently I got the blue one. Oh, it's kind of nice because it leaves a charge in the air, probably weakens them.
Yeah, whatever it's doing, it does it for a long time.
The green grenade.
Why is this kind of...
not taking damage. Yeah. I
Yeah,
was
like,
noticing
what's it
that.
take?
I threw a grenade at it.
Dearly departed.
No, 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 this GC guy. Here, so destructive.
Is there a room back on the bottom right there?
No, I didn't see any rooms down
Oh, wait.
below
Whoa, that guy just popped up. He's after
when I
me.
made my sweep for him.
What's that guy now? He's like,
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Got a crazy swarm of...
Where? I don't know.
oh man. Oh,
Don't forget your roll button, folks.
I was
There
stuck
we go.
because of my separation. Oh my gosh, I'm backwards.
Brain's waiting for you.
Alright, guys, let's do this.
Oh my gosh, I'm dead over here because
Okay,
this
let's get you up.
I got it. I got him. run the wrong show.
Give 'em a slam.
Oh, we did it.
Yeah, this is getting closer.
They're getting harder.
Wow.
They are.
The
Yeah.
closer you get to the end of the level, the harder it is to.
Fountain of.
And I don't think it's them. I think it's us.
Oh,
My arm is just
I
killing me.
don't know.
My wrist is like.
I'm
Oh, we were
already-
gonna come down here, right?
I'm
You wanted
almost
to-
ready to call for a timeout.
Yeah, I guess I feel like we're about to fight the big boss.
Yeah,
all
we
the
got our
secrets
four
and stuff,
pickups,
so,
and generally they don't keep you waiting too much longer after that.
so this should be it. I'm
Yeah.
hoping. There we go.
Et voila.
Speaking.
Oh.
Oh.
Checkpoint.
Checkpoint. Okay, this is right before the boss fight.
Yeah, because here's the we're
So
out
look at
on
this.
deck. It's the Lido deck.
Yes.
Time for a party.
And the
That's
boss.
right.
And another boss, an identical captain guy with more anchor
Our
dudes.
twins.
Twins.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Our
The Terror
ankles.
Twins.
This is literally the same boss we fought like 6 times.
Yes.
Where's my help?
I gotcha.
Can someone help?
Oh man.
Gotcha.
Man, we were. Everyone.
I think we came in with like,
Oh, yeah.
Mama.
yeah.
That candle.
I'm gonna try to get a handle on the candles. Hold on.
The handle on the
Handle
candle.
on the candle boy. Wow.
Oh, I'm stuck over here because I'm confused.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, what's that?
Die, you stupid candle. Okay, one captain dead.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I'll get you up.
You got it?
Thank you.
I'm dead.
Oh, it was getting you up until I got harpooned and murdered.
We didn't be alive.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
Right there.
Here we go.
Okay, well, we got rid of that candle.
Okay, now we can focus on.
Oh, there's
Ah,
another
we got
candle.
another one that's. It
It's
hurts like.
hiding in the
They
shadows.
heard you like.
I think it's possible they might be respawning.
You know, maybe.
Either way.
Can't move.
Dang it.
Here we go. Oh, somebody
Okay, you're up.
Little help here?
Oh my.
You know what?
Time.
There's too many stupid candles.
Time to slam.
How did you hit him? Like, it won't grab him.
Yeah, it
There we
doesn't
go.
seem-
Go slam. Want a piece of me, pal? Yes.
Yeah, as soon as you see that trap thing, when you want to start hitting that X button, you get low X button.
Especially towards the end when it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's so hard to hit the button.
Oh my gosh.
My
Ah,
arm is hurting.
woo!
Yay!
Here we are.
This must be how Abby felt when they
We
stopped
made it.
working, decimating the
Cleared the boat.
I
Slime. Woo! Woo!
I ain't afraid no ghosts.
One day they might feel like us.
Well, there you go. That's Ghostbusters.
They're talking. We can't hear it.
That's
There we go
okay.
now. Now, that's Ghostbusters.
That's
Look!
Ghostbusters.
That was
Et
fun.
voila.
Oh, and here's the part where we rank up, and then we get to pick where we want to spend our
Yeah.
points.
Mhm.
So, do you want to watch the tally? We can skip it.
We're good. But there you
To
have it.
show the
Okay. Skip the tally.
yay!
Hey,
Oh,
A
not bad.
ranking.
That's
Nice.
a good one.
Yeah, good job. And then, see, on this screen here,
Okay, and this is where we all get
here's
to
where you
put
buy
our
your level
various
ups, you pick ups, and things
upgrades
like
and
that.
whatnot. So,
Yeah, you got it.
and there you go. That's the game.
Yeah. You
We've
like it?
been
You having fun with it,
playing
guys?
That was a lot of fun. There's not a lot of good 4 players out there, and this is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, a lot of fun for 4 people. Very
It would
arcadey.
would be nice if we could all be getting, as we are all logged in, we could all be getting our. Nobody got an achievement today, but it would be nice if
Right.
we got an achievement.
In general, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it.
Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.
Bye.
Adios.